Hello everyone, Tom here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. In today's video, we are going to be playing as the leader of the Church of Rehgar. Can you guess who it is? His name's Rehgar. It's in the name of the church. Great character. One of my favorites since he was first released, and to be totally honest, my build for him has not changed much. It's not the most popular build, you don't get the most healing out of it, but you definitely do turn into a bit of a healer-assassin hybrid, and I've always enjoyed it. This has always been, by far, my favorite build. Let's give it a go. I'm going to click on the ready button at some point. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the battlefield of eternity today. The enemy team has two stealthies, so that's going to make our job pretty hard today. Zeratul, Nova, Sylvanas, Tyrande, and Muradin. Very offensive team. Very offensive team. At level 1... Let me make sure I remember my build fully. Yes, I do. At level 1, we are going to be going for the Colossal Totem. Damn straight. Increases Earthbind Totem's area and range by 50%. Earthbind is your E ability. Essentially, you drop a totem within this circle. That totem will then slow everyone in the area and allow for Gem Rainer and the Butcher to deal a lot of damage. With this build as well, it would be okay for Gem Rainer to build for something like Executioner, because I'm going to have people crowd controlled all of the time. Now, if he doesn't build for that, that's fine. I don't blame him. But it is pretty good. We're just going to walk in here and deal a little bit of damage, try to finish off these guys, and we do just that. Now I'm just going to disengage. The enemy team was focusing me there a little bit, so we're just gonna stay on the back line for a minute. No big deal, no harm done. We'll just get these regen globes when we can. I am going to be trying to set up the Butcher for as many kills as his little heart can want, and hopefully I can do that. Stealthy. Oh, she's right here actually. I was going to say the stealthies are missing. Go away. I see you. I should have slowed her down because I knew Gem Rainer was going to follow up with some damage, but I did not do that. And the enemy team is just trying to poke away at us, which is fine. Once we hit level 4, our sustain will be really, really good. We won't have to worry about a damn thing. Going to go ahead and reveal the Zeratul there. He did leave. Nova now on the other side, dealing some damage to us. Looks like our bottom lane just got fucked. They were in a 2v2 and both of them died. That's never a very good sign. But I'll make my way down there and I'll try to hold the lane just for XP's sake. Sylvanas and Tyrande. Taking down Nazebo and Sylvanas. Interesting. So clearly something went wrong there. We're just going to try to sit here for XP's sake, although that does mean that our melee assassins up top are going to be a little bit more vulnerable. What this build excels at, what the build I'm going to show you today, by the way, this is the Pallytime Rehgar build. I'm the one that invented it, goddammit. What it allows you to do is really accentuate the kill potential of your team. It allows your assassins to go deep, it allows them to make plays, but you do forego some of your overall healing, excuse me, that you could potentially have. So keep that in mind. It's not a damage build or anything like that, it's definitely a supporty build, but it is an aggressive supporty build. So the enemy team trying to defend here. We're going to go ahead and give the shield to our Gem Rainer. Oh, the Butcher going in way... The Butcher going in way too deep, and we're going to lose our whole team. Zebra, what a help. Zebra down there pushing the lane still. At this level range, we are going to go for Feral Heart. This is going to increase our health and mana regen while we are in puppy form, which is our mount ability, which I didn't mention earlier. Hello. Hi. I'm leaving now. Man, our team is just dying. That's what our team's doing. There's really no other way of putting that. They're all playing hyper aggressive, walking in and just dying to everything. We are going to have Sippy Cup in 10 seconds, and of course we do have the Butcher on our team, which is one of the best people in the whole game at killing these objectives. I just need to get mana before we can move in and really do anything. We are 0-2 right now. 0-0-2, I guess is the most accurate way of putting this. We are, however, not going to beat the enemy team in a race, so if we want a chance at winning, we do have to contest. We do have more objective damage than the enemy team because they have a lot of burst damage. So their Zeratul and Nova quite simply cannot outdamage our Butcher on these things. We do lose by a little bit, but I'm not kidding when I say it was a little bit. We're going to drop the totem down in the middle of the team, preventing them from escaping. We almost got a kill on their Zeratul. But once again, I am out of mana. So I'm going to go fully back. Going to let the team know I'm That's not the real Nova, is it? No, of course not. Butcher, however, may be overextended now. Nazebo, oh, that zombie wall almost got his teammates killed, almost. I'm on my way back. I'm going to try to be there as soon as I can. Rehgar is a very bursty healer, so there is going to be a lot of downtime in between your chain heals. There's going to be a lot of downtime in between. I just didn't heal him there. I don't know what that was. I've never seen that before. Yeah, I should have saved him. There is a lot of downtime in between your ancestral healings, a lot of downtime in between your chain heals, so you need to make sure that you're kind of planning ahead. I'm trying to set my team up as much as possible with these slow totems. I hope you could tell. Putting it in the middle of the enemy team. Trying to make it so my team can deal that extra damage. And hopefully once we hit level 10 and I'm able to dish out a little bit more healing, you're going to really start to see this build shine. Hopefully. We are about a level behind right now. Let's go ahead and heal her up, put down the slow totem. We can't come in here for potentially some body blocks as well. One of the things you need to realize about Rehgar if you are looking to pick him up is the simple fact that he is phenomenal at body blocking just because he can move so damn fast. You can get in the way of everyone so easily. And when you come out of puppy wolf form, you do deal increased damage. Most people don't really start to utilize that until the late game. I'm going to try to utilize it at every point. So I should be coming in and out of stealth a lot more. We are going to be picking up Earth Shield at level 7. Earth Shield is going to allow us to give an actual shield to our allies when we use our W ability. Up until this point, our W ability has just been there to deal damage. The entirety of the enemy team almost is now pushing down top lane and everyone else left. So I hope they don't expect me to do much of anything up here. We'll go ahead and chain heal ourselves, try to keep ourselves alive. Now moving up in puppy form, we're going to try to deter these guys. We could pretend like we're overextending so the Butcher can come in for some damage, but it looks like we missed that opportunity, and we are going to be moving down to the middle of the map now. It is really important whenever you're going anywhere, your mount has like a 4-second cooldown with this form. Really important that you're always getting into puppy form, because you're so mana intensive on Rehgar that you need that extra mana return. It's absolutely required. We're just going to slow down the enemy team as they're trying to move back up here. Our Nazebo, pretty low on health, is trying to make his way up as well. But as you can see, our Butcher and Gem Rainer combo up here just dealing a fuck ton of damage to that Immortal. The enemy team does have the numbers advantage right now, and they have a little bit of a level advantage as well. We're going to get behind this Tyrande, or at least try to. I was kind of hoping our Butcher would go in there. If he's feeling a little hesitant, I mean, I understand. We're going to give him the shield and just try to continue to move around with puppy form and try to stay safe. Here we go, coming in on the... Oh, that was a good stun, actually. We're about to be stunned again as well. Oh, shields, everything I need to stay alive. We're going to drop the totem before we die. Hopefully that'll secure Zeratul death. Yes, it does. So we traded 1 for 2 there. I'm okay with that. We should be able to pick up a kill on Tyrande now as well. Actually, they're deciding not to focus her. Really split damage there. That could have ended very badly. Remember, there is a Nova out on the field somewhere as well, so our Sylvanas needs to be careful. Also, get out of that stun. Okay, there she goes. We are going to be making our way into the middle of the map again, trying to help out these guys. Oh, Nova is dead. My bad. We do have the Immortal spawning up top. It looks like we're going to go for a split pushing strategy. Ancestral Healing at level 10 is going to allow us to burst heal our teammates back up to full health. And I do mean full health. Putting my totem down, trying to stop the minion wave from pushing in here too fast. We're going to give ourselves the lightning shield and just take this down. I thought Sylvanas would be pushing with us, but it looks like she actually went back for some reason. Sylvanas is great on this map because of her split pushing potential. It doesn't look like we're fully utilizing that. But the Hyperion from Gem Rainer is going to do a lot of work to that tower and take it down very quickly. Now we're going to get in our puppy form and make our way up to the top to try to help out here in any way we can. The Immortal already taken a lot of damage from the tower. But we're here. We're here, and I'm here to help. Lamb of the Slaughter coming down. We're going to give the shield to our Butcher. And he just became very durable with that. Lamb of the Slaughter, such a good underused ability. Everyone always goes for that Furnace Blast, but you know what? Lamb of the Slaughter makes plays. You know what I'm saying? It makes team plays. We'll go ahead and help him up here. Give him the shield. Just come in and bite stuff with our mount. I got a phone call earlier. I hope you didn't hear that. My phone's vibrating all over the place. I'll call him back, don't worry. in a week or so. I'm really considerate. We are going to recall just to top off our health, and it's probably faster getting here than walking would have been. That's not true at all. Look at me try to justify my actions with lies. Look at me. Go ahead and give the shield to the Butcher again, heal him back up. Now, there are builds that will give you more healing on Rehgar. Like I said, this one's kind of a hybrid. We could be doing significantly more heals for our teammates. This, like I said, this build is very bursty. We're going to go ahead and slow down the enemy team's Nova here. I don't have shield for myself. I will soon. She's right here. Unfortunately, my W ability was on cooldown and we weren't able to do much. A little bit of a miscommunication on that Void Prism there is going to set us up pretty nicely to live through that. We don't need anything else. We're good. We're good. We're okay. She's still coming for me. What is she? Okay, she wasn't coming for me. Hello! Hi! Go away. Can I save anybody? I don't think I could. I don't think I could. No. Really poor positioning on all of our parts there. Ancestral could have saved one of them, but I would have had to have gotten very into that fight in order to make that happen. We are going to go for Feral Lunge at level 13. This is going to allow us to deal some very considerable auto attack damage with our puppy form. Now, it will basically dash us towards a target. Artanis now has Zealot Charge. Prior to that, this was one of the only abilities in the game. I guess Zeratul had a similar thing with his auto attack ultimate. This is one of the only abilities in the game, one of the very few that allows us to get right up close and personal with an enemy hero. We are going to use Ancestral to keep ourselves alive there. The fastest way to do that, again, general healer tip here. If you need to heal yourself very quickly, hold down the Alt key on your keyboard and then press the key you're trying to cast on yourself. That's how I was able to keep myself alive there very easily. This is the real Nova here, so this should be a pretty easy kill. And now we're set up very nicely to outrace the enemy team. We can easily do that with a Butcher. Look how fast this is moving. Even though the enemy team was already at half health on theirs, we just started ripping right through that health reserve. All right, we'll go ahead and charge in on Zeratul. We did drop a slow totem, but all he did was hop right out of it. Our Sylvanas, overextending quite a bit there, is going to be taken down. She just completely left her team. And we're just going to continue to use Zealot Charge to deal... Zealot Charge. Feral Lunge, excuse me. We're going to continue to use Feral Lunge to come in and deal as much damage as we can to these guys. Constantly swapping in and out of Orc and Puppy form. It is so strong. It's so strong. You're not going to be top on hero damage or anything. At least you shouldn't be with this particular build. But you really are going to do an incredible amount of damage. Looks like I'm going to die here. No, not today. The Ancestral Healing is going to be able to keep me alive as Nova once again uses triple tap. It has to be free Nova week. If it's not, I apologize. But Nova, stop fucking picking triple tap. It's so bad. God. What is wrong with you? That would have been a kill if she had Precision Strike. Oh no, I have to think about where I'm going to put a target down. Oh no. Yeah, you do. Welcome to playing a video game. All right, we're going to push in with this. Sylvanas pushing top lane all by her lonesome. That is perfectly fine. We're just going to try to keep the allies alive here. Earth Grasp Totem is where we take this to the next level. It's going to allow us to root someone in place as we go in and try to stun them. And as you can see, it's pretty damn good, securing a kill on the enemy team's Tyrande there. I'm out of mana, so I'm just going to be in puppy form for the sake of getting mana back as much as I can. Not really trying to attack anything right now, just hanging out, watching the fight progress while regenerating some mana. Sylvanas still pushing the top lane, and we can be doing core damage right now. I don't have him. Fuck. One of the good things about Ancestral Healing is if you suck with it, let's go ahead and save some lives here with that totem. You mark my words, it happened. One of the good things about Ancestral Healing is when you suck and you miss it like I do all the time, if you wait too long to heal someone, then you only get a partial cooldown on the ability, which means instead of the 60-second cooldown that it has normally, 70-second cooldown, excuse me, you're going to take it down to a 9-second cooldown, or probably 10, which just means if you cast it and someone died before the cast went off, you're not punished as bad as you could be, which is nice, and you could probably get a second one off throughout the course of a team fight. So we're making our way down to the bottom lane. The enemy team's core sitting at 50% health. We've been pretty effective at thwarting their offensive pushes. Oh yes, oh yes. So the idea of this build, again, you're creating room for your allies with your totems. You're going to be dropping those in the middle of team fights, allowing you to peel for your allies a lot easier. And then you're going to be retaliating after they're slowed with the feral charge. You also have the healing from your shield, which allows you to, well, the shielding from your W ability, I guess I should say, which allows you to trade quite well with most heroes. And then I'm sure you can already tell it has quite a lot of chasing potential, as you just saw there. The enemy team's Nova actually right about here. I don't think I'm going to fight her, though. Oh, never mind. What the fuck was I chasing? Was that a ultimate from Tyrande, maybe? I was chasing somewhere in stealth. I saw him, damn it. I saw him, damn it. All right, so the objective about to spawn again. Let's go ahead and move in on that. Looks like Sylvanas wants to take down this tower. Wants to take down this keep, which, I mean, I don't disagree with. This will add a lot of pressure to the enemy team. Or it could take pressure away, depending on how you look at it. I mean, once this is dead, they have no reason to stay in their base, you know what I mean? They don't have any reason to really stick around. While it was alive, they have something to protect there. So, I don't know. Depends on how you look at it. We can actually just win the game right now rather than going back for the Immortal. And even if we don't win with this push, the Butcher is back there taking it over anyway. So, that's going to look like good game. That was the motherfucking Palytime Rehgar build. At level 20, you can do whatever you want. I do not recommend the Ancestral Heal upgrade. I recommend either picking up Storm Shield so you can give everyone around you a shield in combat. That's really, really good for Rehgar because his heals are so slow. You have very long cooldowns on your heals, so that can kind of help in the downtime, kind of help you keep people alive a little bit. Or you could go for Rewind so you can drop more totems because Rewind's fun. Okay, at level 1, the build. The Palytime build for Rehgar. Colossal Totem. This is going to increase the cast range and the radius of your totem by 50%. Feral Heart for the health and mana regen. Earth Shield for the extra defensive ability. Again, in line with the fact that Rehgar is a very bursty healer, we need things to keep people alive in between our chain heals and ancestral heals. So that's what Earth Shield is for. Just a small shield. It's not that big of a deal. But you are also dealing some offensive damage whenever you give this to someone as well, so keep that in mind. Ancestral healing because we want to keep our allies alive. Feral Lunge, this is when we start to play a lot more aggressive. We get in there, we get our hands dirty, and we deal, I think, about 600 damage whenever we attack someone. Earthgrass Totem, which is going to be a 90% slow for 1 second. It's important to note that while 90% slow is essentially a root on a target, it's not a root on a target. Roots would actually keep the target from blinking out, whereas a slow, they can simply use Bolt of the Storm to get out of that. So keep that in mind. It's not actually a root. It used to be. It used to be. And then, again, at level 20, I would have gone for either Storm Shield or Rewind. Rewind's fun. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all